Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing very well. I know it's been a long time since I last uploaded. I just checked my page. It's been over 6 months, which is actually crazy. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but I have been super busy just with work, and I did get married since you last saw me, so that is a big life update. She's married. I 1000% recommend marriage, of course, with the right person. I'm super happy, loving life, and the wedding was absolutely beautiful. And I'd love to do a whole separate video on it, maybe just about the wedding planning process and my advice if anyone is interested. But that's not the purpose of today's video. Today's video is going to be for all my engaged girlies and just girls who are planning ahead and are trying to decide what perfume to wear on their wedding. This is one of the most fun wedding planning choices that you can make. You can really bring in your individualistic aesthetic when it comes to what scent you want to smell like, what you want to emulate on your wedding day, and also scent really ties to your memories. So you will always remember your wedding when you spray your perfume that you wore. It is one of the strongest ties that you have to your memories. So today I have 5 recommendations, 5 and a bonus scent. I've had all these perfumes in my collection for a good while now. I'm making sure that every perfume I'm recommending is like a 10 out of 10 recommendation. I am not going to steer you wrong. Another thing that I have considered with picking these fragrances is the bottle, because I think it's super important to have a beautiful bottle to have in your photography, in your details pictures, even like you spraying the perfume on. You can have it in pictures with your rings and your jewelry, and also just it's nice to look back on your wedding day fragrance and have it be also a bottle that you love along with the scent. So without further ado, let's get right into the wedding perfumes that I've selected. So the first one I have to share is Valaya from Perfumes de Marly, and as you can see, I've got a pretty big dent in this one. I absolutely love this perfume. So for me, this is like the ultimate angelic, fresh but sweet and fruity, just absolutely beautiful, stunning fragrance. There's bergamot, mandarin, white peach, orange blossom, there's vanilla, some woody notes. So it's like this refreshing, angelic, fruity floral. And I cannot tell you how many compliments this perfume has gotten me. It really projects and really lasts, especially for a fruity, fresh floral scent. And it's just absolutely stunning. It has like a slight powderiness to it, but it's also just like really sweet and really fresh at the same time. And I love the white peach in here. It's just like so refreshing, but still sweet at the same time. And this was definitely a contender for me when I was deciding what I wanted to wear. Also, the quality of the fragrance, the bottle, everything, you are definitely getting your money's worth with this fragrance. If you're somebody who just wants to smell just like elegant and angelic, then definitely consider Valaya from Perfumes de Marly. Okay, next up, this one is Love Tuberose from Amouage, and this is another niche fragrance. It is more sophisticated, I would say, than Valaya, but this is another one that to me is heavenly. If you're somebody who has more of that like upscale, clean, like sophisticated, mature wedding vibe, I feel like this would be a perfect fit. So this is a tuberose scent, as you can probably tell by the name. You have to like tuberose to like this scent. That is definitely a must. It's super heady, I would say. It really smells like the real flower. But if you're somebody who loves tuberose like myself, I think you're going to love this. And then it's also very creamy, lactonic, milky. So it's like you took like these fresh tuberose flowers and just mixed it up with like milk and like whipped cream and just blended it all together. It's like slightly sweet and just like lactonic white floral. That's really all you need to know. You'll want to test this one before purchasing. I mean, that goes for all fragrances, but it's definitely an expensive fragrance and you want to make sure that you like tuberose and that you like lactonic fragrances, but if you do, I think this would be a gorgeous, gorgeous wedding day scent. Here's a little close-up of what the bottle looks like. It's very beautiful, it's heavy, very good quality. So again, that is Love Tuberose from Amouage. All right, next up is Dama Bianca from Xerjoff. I think that if I didn't choose the fragrance that I chose, which I will be sharing with you guys, then I would have worn Dama Bianca from Xerjoff. And the reason why is because my wedding was very like fairy tale, woodland, ethereal. This is such a fitting fragrance for that. It is like the most whimsical fairy tale vibe. So I would describe this as like a powdery floral with these like enchanting fruit notes. I think it's like a clementine, I want to say. No, kumquat. Kumquat, lime, violet, lilac, jasmine, and then in the base you have vanilla, white musk, sandalwood, cedar. So yeah, it's like this candied violet with the kumquat. The balance of the fruitiness with the florals, with the sweetness. And this has some of my favorite florals. It has lilac, it has jasmine. It's very romantic. It is very ethereal. Now, the only thing about Dama Bianca is that it does last really well, especially if you overspray on your clothes. It'll last you throughout the day. However, it is not going to be the biggest projector. So people need to be a little bit closer to you in order to smell you. But you could solve that by just spraying a lot of perfume. People will smell you. But yes, that is everything I wanted to say about Dama Bianca. It's just, trust me, the most beautiful, like fairy princess ethereal scent. And next I have the only designer fragrance that I'm going to include in this video. I wanted to have more of an affordable option, and it's also just an amazing perfume regardless. Flowerbomb by Viktor&Rolf. I'm sure that you've heard of it, you have it. It is popular for a reason. It is an absolutely beautiful, sweet, romantic floral. And I have noticed that men tend to love Flowerbomb just because it's super sweet, it's super feminine, and it has so many floral notes. If you want to feel like really girly, feminine, if you're like a pink girl, like you love pink things and you're super into like over-the-top florals, I think you will love this one. It is so sweet and pretty. One thing that's unique to Flowerbomb is there's a tea note, and it definitely stands out to me. It reminds me of like going to a tea party, so it has kind of like this classy elegance to it because of the tea note. And you also have bergamot, which kind of freshens it up. You have orchid, jasmine, rose, freesia, orange flower, quite the array, and they're all like perfect, elegant wedding florals. And then in the base you have patchouli, musk, vanilla. Definitely a really beautiful scent, beautiful bottle, and comes at a more affordable price than the rest of the niche perfumes I'm sharing with you guys. All right, and now we are going to get into the perfume that I chose to wear for my wedding. I have actually a bonus scent. Okay, so the perfume I chose to wear on my wedding day was Love Don't Be Shy Extreme from Kilian. And little backstory as to why I chose this. One of my signature scents and also one of the first niche perfumes in my collection, my now husband actually bought it for me, is Love Don't Be Shy, the original from Kilian. And this is a absolutely beautiful, very, very sweet, feminine orange blossom marshmallow scent that is just divine. Like if there was a perfume for divine femininity, I think it would be Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. It is just like so feminine, so sweet, so beautiful, and I receive so many compliments when I wear this, especially from my husband, Tanner. He absolutely loves this on me. I think this is his favorite perfume on me. So for me, that was partially why I wanted to choose it. Also just because this is like my favorite scent profile. Like I love something very sweet, very gourmand, edible, marshmallow, orange blossom. Like that is my vibe. and I wanted to smell like me on my wedding day too. So Tanner actually got me the Love Don't Be Shy Extreme as a wedding gift, and I'm so glad he did. So this smells very, very similar to the original, only it is more floral and fresh, and I got married in July. So it was very hot, and I feel like this like floral refreshing twist to the perfume was exactly what I needed for my wedding. And this to me is just such a special scent. I feel like I can only wear it on special occasions now because I want to keep that scent memory of the wedding. I also only wore this perfume on my honeymoon just because I wanted to tie this part of my life to this perfume because I want to have that scent memory when I wear it. So I'm thinking for like anniversaries and special date occasions, but as you can see, I used a lot of this perfume, but the bottle is absolutely beautiful. It has some pretty details on the side. So as I said, you have the orange blossom, the rose, the marshmallow. You also have vanilla, pomegranate, neroli, bergamot. Very similar to the original, and you definitely don't need both of these. If you are looking for something that is slightly more floral than the original Love Don't Be Shy and a little bit more fresh for the summer, then I would recommend the extreme version. The one thing I will say about both the extreme and the original is just that it isn't going to be a beast mode fragrance. You definitely need to overspray if you want it to last all day, which is kind of a bummer, but for me, like, the scent is just incredible. I'm not saying the performance is bad at all. It's definitely good. It's just not to the same degree as like Valaya from Perfumes de Marly or Amouage. Love Tuberose. It definitely wasn't a problem for me. I just oversprayed and could smell myself throughout the night. So that is what I went with for my wedding, and I'm super happy I did just because it's a super special scent between me and Tanner, and also I feel like it reflects my personality and my taste. So super happy with the choice that I made. So that is all I have for today's video. I hope you guys really liked it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below and let me know what kinds of videos you want to see next. Bye!